Jumping what? I'm jumping to the white side. So this video would be long, and I know it will be. I'm going to do one part on this. I won't edit down too much. So as well. I don't like editing. That is the one thing close to what I don't like. 1, 2. I was about to have a look at the 46. One more. Actually did an extra frame, but this one will look of it. What if I don't have that extra frame? Yeah, I'll keep it like that. Alright. So I almost finished this part, which is good. So let's move our top boxes. Top dogs, top boxes. Yeah, no, I've lost my sanity now. Yeah, I want to do a lot of game development. I really like doing it. And there's something that you just like doing, it is worthwhile to think about where I can go now, instead of just being in the same position that you don't like. Look at this. I'm about to show you guys something. You guys are probably worried that, oh no, I missed something here. No, what? Okay. Excuse me, boys. Copy these. What are you doing to me? Meant to show the people a cool shit. No. Devils. No. Little tiny little devils they are. Here we go. There we go. Fanciness. There you guys go. Oh yes. Now I also need to tell these things to don't be special. You're not special in this situation. God, I feel really dark. I speak to technology horribly, don't I? I will admit that. I should keep it like that. I mean, left is probably a bit more refined than this one. I forgot what I did. That's fine. That's nice, isn't it? My pants are really sticking to me. Ugh. Well, I would assume, judging by the timing of this, how long this video is going, people who are watching this would probably want to watch this, do the work. I feel like, oh, is that just me? Because sometimes for people who watch longer stuff, are more likely people watch all of it, I feel like. Boom, boom. This is going to be different than what I did over the other side. So it's only inevitable because I'm doing this by luck. No, not by sight. Not really by luck, anything like that. Oh, okay. Hurtbox, what I said again. You're not special, dude. Not in this situation. Probably a little bit off there. There we go. Then we move this over to here a bit. Then we go murder this. Move this over by a bit. Move this over, zoom out a little bit. Oh, excuse me, Hurtbox, what did I said before? It's probably why I can tell it not to do that. My favorite card to use is on my left hand. Left hand just wants to hang over my keyboard today. I'm waiting, I'll just do the control S. You can tell I knew this coming into this is gonna be a long wide. I don't want one desire. We go and duplicate this bad boy. Duplicate. Oh, this is the last one. There you guys go. I won't be too offended if you did, or just skip ahead. And if you watch, I don't know. Thank you. I guess. But still, don't forget to like and subscribe. I didn't say that long ago, did I? Where is jumping wide? Let's go all the way here. Boom. And let's go back to eating wide. Is eating well, if you want to know how the fog's going. No, I'm gonna go myself confused. I might just actually leave it to 1 point. You know, I feel like a 1 might not be that bad, you know. Oh, I did have someone over there. We still got to the back. I forgot about the back. Okay, we're good. Then we go duplicate. Back and front is usually the same, or at least how I draw mine up, it's the same. So, and usually I just like draw the front and then use the front as the base for the back, so we can do the back as well. No, it wouldn't be it wouldn't really differ that much. I find to the back, and also back to eating number something. Hang on, did I delete those ones? No. Or we could just, you know, look at our little blueprint one over here and be like, where is that? 54. There we go. Look at that fog birdie. Fog. So there we go. Excuse me? Bad buggy. He's riding along the ways of the land. He is just sitting there, showing us he's back in. Duplicate. Jumping. At least I've done the hard part. The hard part is really drawing the bloody thing. This is the easy part. I feel like when looking into it, it is the easier part. Oh. Delete those flames. Foggy go! Foggy go! I must have had enough frame in some of these, maybe. 0.7. I don't know, what? I must have had enough frame in these. Do I count properly? Probably not. 7. Oh no, I don't count properly. Please, 7. No, what? Hang on. Yeah, it's 7. I didn't do the other one properly, I don't think. Oh, I forgot the number. That can happen too. Alright, so oh yes. Let's do our duplication first. We go down here So we don't have to, you know, get angry at anything. Then we go back to here. Top boxes. Let me move all the way up here. Hopefully this won't cause any issues. Maybe it's best to leave them alone. I don't know. I'm somewhat experienced. But sometimes it's better to go for something than wait for it. I don't know how much I'm truly doing right or wrong, really, if I'm being honest. Oops, I forgot to move it on that. Whoops. There we go. Where is you, boy? Don't be doing any of this weird shit. Oh yeah, I'm still very tempted to go on my skateboard, but I have to wait till the I guess I can't really should just put a little cut on the back of my neck. I had to get something out to heal. Just really want to do that this year. Just fun getting my skateboard up and running and going about it. Okay, little health box. Health box still thinks he's special. Today, dude, you are not special. Tomorrow, you might be. Oh, come on, no, you broke bastard. Well, at least because we have those first spots pinned, it won't be a permanent change. That's the reason why I suggest having those ones pinned. And if you don't do that, well then you're about to feel hell. Come on, track of this development. I feel like I could just Patel, dude. Watch out. No! You little bastard. See, I learned the weird. I just press control and change the side. I pay some attention, although I'm actually someone who will be looking at a menu for 5 years due to the fact that I have a disability, and it does not really helps. The menus are pretty. Is this male menu or is this the fact that dyslexia itself? But do I feel like menus are very, you know, neurodiverse friendly? I don't know. Depends on you guys out there. Actually, I feel like this is better. And then we go tell it not to do that, you naughty bastard. Okay. I always feel like every time I read a menu, it's really hard. There's probably several things on the local cafes have, but I just can't, you know? Several things I like. I mean, I know how to make coffee. Oh, it's a good little thing, isn't it? And put on the end. Oh, wait. Oh, we have one more to do. We're nearby the end of the world, dudes. Oh, nearby the end of the animation, not by the world. The world is never ending, regardless if it leaves us behind or not. Alright, so it's eating back. We're gonna last one. My tea over here is starting to get cold. So the other series, these will probably be more broken up more. Let's go for this torture once again. Oh, that's next week's problem. So we won't have part 9 till next week. That gives you an idea. I've already spent an hour on this video and half my day. It's way 2 o'clock. Bloody hell it is. You'll be able to see that down below. Oh yeah. I did a little sneaky little trick here. How big does it go to? Just to 1, okay. You can't see him take out his tongue behind, so I just do 1 animation frame. I'm a genius. To save my sanity. Okay, now we're up to the code! The fancy code! Okay, I think I'm gonna go steal the chicken's code because that's gonna be more useful to us than the dog's code. So where is Forest Chicken? Chicken, where do you live? I need to find you, hunt you down, and use your code. It's in here, wouldn't it be? Maybe? Yes. Good boy. I could use the duck too. Okay, here we go. Are we even gonna do emerald drops? Here we go. So let's go through this code. What we need to do here is change this all. So wandering, we're gonna keep that. What we need to do is, I don't want sitting, I want eating. Whoops, capitalize this shit. I'm gonna have a lot of blanks down there and swears. He was that makes me angry outside. That's nice. Heaven, the fact that the world is breaking. No kidding. So I don't need sitting animation. Eating. Give me it. Thank you. Oh yeah, number 1 is this is sitting. And sitting means it's going towards it. No, I guess it'd be in the same area. Actually, I might do this, cut this out, so eating doesn't happen very often, not as often as idle and wonder. Idle and wonder is 2 times more likely to do than eating, I think. Actually, hang on, I'll swap them around. So then eating is a shorter one. So this is what I did for the job system down here. So it's 1 out of 100 chance, and whatever number that lands on, it adds up to 1. So it has 1 in 10 chance of. So it has 3% chance of not covering anything, 1 to 35% chance of dropping a fertilizer, or hang on, dropping. This is animal deaths. This is what happens when you kill the animal. But at the moment, I'm gonna go paste pass into here, and then add it to the world. This is the death drops, not the animal drops. So let's say, so the chicken has 2 drops. It's meat and its fella. This second drop will drop both meat and its fella. The first one will only drop its. I'm just make sure. So will only drop its meat. I believe that's how I worked it. I was thinking about doing multiple jobs, but I felt like that was a better one to do, better option. Well, I didn't have to blank out all that. I could just blank out that one. Yeah, that's its death drops. Oh, we also forgot to put in herd. So we go back to here. We go new animation. Doesn't really matter much about it. I think it was capital H, or was it? I don't know. we go to its acid state, and I've got a wet color already pinned down here. So we use this one. There we go. This is the wet color itself that I use for them all. So we start off the white. Then about here, 0.3 maybe, we turn this wet color, and then about 0.5, it's back to white. And then 0.5. And we want to keep it continuous because then it'll act like this. Or might be better off this way. There we go. Make it 0.2, so then it's more over on the white. And then there's also a blood effect that happens whenever I hit. I don't know if I showed you the hurt box. I don't think I did. I think I'll fit the hurt box special today. So there's the blood effect, which is basically adding the animation and tell it to play whenever it spawns in. So whenever it comes in, it automatically plays. It's like I've come into existence now, I believe. Then you have an invincibility that starts and then ends after the timer runs out. After duration, this creates the effect where the entity stands. And this tells the collider to turn on off, and it turns on when the invincibility is over. Oh, about there. There you go. Real nice and easy. I'm pretty sure I used that code, the base, for something else. Alright, so we go back to here, back to this code. So it's also telling it to create the effect down here too, when it gets hit. So we have to change these so we don't have an idle 2. Actually, idle 2, the one we're probably after. We have it eating. I don't know if I capitalized everything. Gotta make sure. I also gotta do that in a moment. Yeah, actually, the most important one is seeing what this is capitalized. So I capitalized it, yep. Jumping. So from here, we're accessing these ones down here. And this is all underneath the tag move, which access like keep it around as its own little function, just in case you need to. And also, that reminds me, after we're done eating, we put this on the end of every eating, we add a chat called core and method. We go to here, top dog, and then we go to idle. Idle state, there we go, and open on there. Did work, if I'm not mistaken. Or is there a better one to do than that? Is that the best one to do? Oh, hang on, I might be a better method to do this. If we look at the animals, if there is a certain one I'm after. So this is relying on a state machine, nice and simple. Basically, here we go. Here's all the stats for it, the speed, max speed, acceleration, and friction, and all that. Probably use it as a base so you can get lost, and it's how number 1 on the jobs. So that's not complaining. And then the state is getting all this stuff from the tree and everything, and all this. Perma / playback. And then we've got the animation player, animation tree, soft colliders, and one to controller. And it has to be animation tree active equals true. That's an important thing to keep around. We got all that. Soft colliders in here. You have to add code in here for soft colliders to properly work. And then the other states and where they go to. This is the knockback. Bunch and everything like that. I don't think anything more fancier than that in there. This is the one thing round stuff, so we go jumping here. So we have to make sure we normalize it. Important. And make sure move is called whenever you're walking, not when you're idle. It's important that you do that right as well. Then this is idle, so your move is knocked out, it's not called in here. And knockback is, no, knockback stuff is here too. I just need to fix that knockback. I don't think I did it very well. Oh, I just realised there's a bloody A in here. Lucky we realised that sooner. Well, I will murder it. Eating. So I didn't change this in the first place. Eating is here. It means it stands still, and this is everything. That seems about right. I think that will work on it. And this is how the stuff shuffle the states and everything. It goes down to here, does its thing. Both of them access this. And both of them don't think. So chain state number 1 has this free selection. Chain state number 2 is the 2. In different times. These are the times and how long they stay in that state. I might actually lower this down to 7. 1 to 3 might be good. Something like sitting, I had for the chickens, so they sit down longer, and this is how you do the health. You do stats, health, minus equals airway dot damage, and knockback dot airway dot damage velocity times 120. So that's how much knockback it's softening. And then it goes color free when it's no health. Here's a. It's the right wording. Doesn't need to do what I want to do. So I must have to go to here. So this is something I want. No. This is what I want. I don't know why it's nowhere else. So we're just going to put this in here. I mean, you can sort out the order if you need to. Eating, we replace that with. That's not a function or anything. That's something I made myself if you're getting confused. I put this in the wrong one, didn't I? Yeah. Knock it out because I don't want to mess with that. Okay, we'll set that up in a moment. So eating, we go back down here and add that. So after it's done eating, where the heck it is, it's somewhere around here, usually it bloody is. Where are you? Oh, is it having a moment? Oh, I didn't save it. I thought as much. I thought you have to show up. There we go. So put that in there. And then we go add the track call method. This is what you do after the attack as well. Tell it to go to idle. Or just be attacking forever. You can do it with the hurt box too, but I don't think it's that important. Since I haven't went into any issues with the chicken. Although, the way I set up the hurt boxes is they still do their own thing. Or set up the hurt animation for the later ones, unlike the sheep and everything like that. But for the later ones, the hurt box is set up so it only changes their colour. it knocks them back a bit more. That's probably the reason why I haven't really wanted to do many issues with them. And final one, we add this corner method. What else is in here? Oh, the audio. I'm going to probably a different track. You can make it also probably do an audio. Play the audio, or you can just drag the audio and then whenever they get hurt as well. For each single one. Oh, I've done it for the chicken, haven't I? Yeah. Let's get that little rascal of a chicken back up. So if we went, so this is the hurt animation. You just heard it, or you should have just heard it, I don't know. See here how it's got its own hurt animation? I guess it doesn't want to play, it doesn't want to play. Oh, can't hear it. That's a problem. Okay. There we go, I'll see how that goes in the game. Now we go off to the tree thing here. So we've organised that, we got our 0.1s. Now we must do this, boom. So we can use this little pencil looking thingy. I think it's so fancy, like I'm drawing it in here. Okay, now then I'll get confused. So this is the fun, could be. Or let's see if I'm wrong or not. Make sure we're quiet. First. Yep, the front goes on top. The back goes towards you, the person on the other side. And right and left is about the same. That's how you remember how they go. And then the back goes towards me. He wants to face his back to me. Damn it. I must have hurt his feelings, the poor fucky. You know, I can be a bit like that. He's all offended. Yeah, with this pencil one, all you can do is left click, nice and simple. This one's jumping, so we go left jumpy, front jumpy, back jumpy, and one jumpy. Oh, I didn't really go in a good order there, did I? And eating. Point one added to here. Do the dots. And that sounds like I'm doing it to sound like I'm telling about dance. Pretty sure there is one. I remember that's like that. I don't know if that sense. Not specifically like that, but it's got that kind of sense. Front and whiteys. And the bottom. So back. Back is on the bottom. He wants to show you his bottom. Thank God, now you don't really remember. Alright. I got all this code done. And lastly, for the direction, so let's say you're over on, that's what that is down there, is where you 0.1, it will change. That's when 1 times 0, it says change state. And then it changes state whenever it's in eating after a certain amount of time. Oh, I guess I can go copy. We can actually make it do this. Change state here, so then it doesn't have to do it here. I think that'll be the best outcome. Or we might just... No, I wanted to do this, not bookmark it. There we go. Make it finish. Finish it to the darkness. And activate the trees on, everything like that. That's everything like that. It is done correctly. That's all the job stuff. Yep. Now we're time for the moment of truth. Let's add him in the game, the most intense part of the whole experience. Did we get it right or do we not? We probably didn't, but hey. So we're gonna add him right over here. I left the game on for a little while to go through for days to wait to see how long the corn takes to go. Oh, this is not even anything to do with the fog. That's nice, isn't it? Okay. We good now? Now it's something to do with the fog. So what is it? Wonder controller. Wonder controller. Oh, it's a name thing now. Top boxes. Good enough. There we go. He should be working. He's having his idle moment. He's hanging here, and the sheep are all interested. Look at these buggers go. I really like how they turn out. Oh, he's trying to eat something now. The sheep are like, pay attention to me, not this random green thing. It's a very big fog, just like actually the real fogs. The sheep are like that. Oh my bloody god. What? I think I need to do the jumping for a little bit longer, but, well, good thing the sheep have now stopped being like, oh, pay attention to me, not this green thing over here. Just these states here. I want to make this. Can make this 5 to 10. I want to make this to 13 to 17 or 10 maybe. So I want to make these numbers high by the look of it, not low. And let's go again. The sheep is going to be like, pay attention to me. Pay attention to me. I am important. There's little lizards down there too. I might make him a little smaller later on. They're actually pretty big frogs in my life. I don't know if they're how big on the scale, but they actually are pretty reasonable big. We got baby sheepy over there. I actually didn't mess around making them small baby sheep. Well, they all said animals are hard to deal with. Here you go. They just want to show off. Also, I've zoomed out the camera a bit since last time. You guys might have seen this. Oh no, little sheepy got hurt. I find that a very interesting thing about alpacas is that the wool is different colour and it turns out different colour. It looks really nice. It's like that, different colour look to it. Nope. Dude just wants to be hanging here. I might make this to 7. So 7 to from 3 to 7. And I'll make this 5 to 10. So I hope you enjoyed watching that one. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for the little foggy here. which you'd be seeing more of. I've been waiting to do this video to add him in. And here he is, the little frog. Another little animal added to I know dragon.